Welcome back to the channel where we explore the hidden psychology of our beloved animal companions in great detail today. Many people believe that a new puppy is simply a blank sheet of paper waiting for us to write upon. However, science tells us a different story, revealing that they arrive with a personality already written deep inside their DNA. We often try to force our expectations onto them, only to find that their natural instincts are much stronger than training. To truly understand them, we must recognize that animal temperaments can generally be divided into 4 distinct psychological archetypes today. The first group is known as the sentinel, a type of dog that believes their primary job is constant protection. They are always alert, watching the window like a soldier on duty, treating the safety of your home very seriously. For these animals, relaxing is difficult because they feel responsible for monitoring every single sound and movement in their environment. They perceive the world as a play full of potential threats that must be identified and neutralized for the pack. Owners often mistake this behavior for aggression, but it is actually a deep sense of duty embedded in their nature. To help the sentinel, you must prove that you are the leader who is capable of handling the security yourself. They need permission to stand down from their guard duty so they can finally relax and just be a dog. When they trust your leadership, they transform from anxious guards into loyal companions who can rest without constant worry. Next, we meet the operator, the intelligent troublemaker who often destroys your furniture not out of malice but boredom. These intelligent dogs are natural problem solvers who often get into trouble simply because their sharp minds are incredibly bored. They look at the world as a series of puzzles to be solved, whether that is a gate or trash. Physical exercise is not enough for them because their brain requires just as much stimulation as their athletic body does. To satisfy the operator, you must provide complex mental challenges, like puzzles or teaching them new and difficult tricks daily. They thrive when they have a job to do, turning their destructive energy into productive and impressive skills for you. The difference between a destructive nightmare and a brilliant companion lies entirely in how you challenge their active intelligence. The third archetype is the sponge, also known as the empath, who is deeply connected to your emotional state. This sensitive type acts like an emotional radar, instantly picking up on the slightest shift in the energy of the room. They absorb the stress of the household, like a sponge absorbs water, often becoming anxious when their humans are upset. If you try to comfort them while feeling anxious yourself, you only confirm their fear that something is terribly wrong. The best way to help an empath is to become a calm, emotional anchor that they can safely rely upon. They need you to project stability and confidence, which allows them to let go of the emotional burden they carry. When the environment is peaceful, these dogs become the most affectionate and understanding companions a person could ever ask for. Finally, we have the hedonist, a dog who prioritizes comfort and pleasure above any other activity in their life. They are often labeled as lazy or stubborn, but they simply have a very high standard for expending their energy. They act based on a strict cost-benefit analysis, constantly calculating if the reward is worth the effort required to move. To motivate a hedonist, you must find the specific reward that tips the scale in favor of action. They love physical touch and soft surfaces, often manipulating their owners into giving them the best spot on the couch. They teach us the importance of slowing down and enjoying the simple pleasures of life, like food and naps. Understanding these 4 temperaments is the key to building a better relationship with your pet and reducing daily frustration. But there is a deeper truth here, because our pets are often a mirror reflecting our own hidden internal state. we subconsciously choose animals that express the emotions we are too afraid or unable to show to the world. A timid person might choose a sentinel to express the aggression and boundary setting they cannot express for themselves. A workaholic might be drawn to a hedonist because the dog gives them permission to finally stop and rest. When we look at our pets, we are often seeing the parts of ourselves that we have neglected or suppressed. They do not judge us for our flaws, but instead offer us a chance to become whole again through their love. By understanding their nature, we learn to respect them as individuals rather than just accessories to our own lives. We can help the sentinel relax, give the operator a job, calm the sponge, and motivate the hedonist effectively. When we meet their specific needs, we unlock their full potential and create a harmony that benefits both species greatly. The relationship transforms from a struggle for control into a beautiful partnership based on mutual understanding and deep respect. Even the laziest dog can surprise you when you finally speak their language and offer what they truly value. It is a journey of discovery, not just about the animal on the leash, but about the human holding it. Take a moment today to observe your pet and ask yourself which of these 4 archetypes they truly represent. You might find that the answer unlocks a new level of connection that you never knew was possible before. Every dog deserves to be understood for who they are, not for who we want them to be. Patience and observation are your best tools in deciphering the complex code of your dog's unique personality and needs. Even on difficult days, remember that their behavior is communication, never a calculated attempt to make your life harder. They give us their entire lives, so the least we can do is try to understand their worldview. Embrace their quirks, their energy, their laziness, or their sensitivity, for these are the traits that make them special. The sentinel reminds us to be vigilant and protective of those we love, standing guard against the world's dangers. The operator teaches us that intelligence requires an outlet, and that we must always keep our minds sharp and active. The sponge teaches us the power of empathy, and how our own emotional state affects everyone around us deeply. The hedonist reminds us that it is okay to stop, rest, and simply enjoy the comfort of the present. When we share this knowledge, we create a community of better owners who raise happier and more balanced animals. The bond between human and animal is ancient and sacred, requiring constant effort to maintain and deepen over time. Look into their eyes and you will see not just a pet, but a complex soul seeking your guidance. Education is the bridge that crosses the gap between species, turning confusion into clarity and frustration into appreciation. Let us commit to being the leaders, the anchors, and the providers that our faithful companions truly deserve. Because when we understand the puzzle of their personality, we complete the picture of a perfect life together. They forgive our mistakes instantly, so we should strive to understand their nature to minimize the mistakes we make. A lifetime with a dog is short, so do not waste it fighting against their nature, but embrace it. While we focused on dogs, these archetypes can often be seen in many other animals we bring home. If you are planning to adopt, look for these signs early to find the match that fits your lifestyle. Choose a sentinel if you need security, an operator if you want activity, or a hedonist for relaxation. Regardless of their type, they all share one common trait, which is an unconditional love for their human. Cherish every moment, every wag of the tail, and every unique quirk that makes them who they are. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mind and soul of our amazing animal friends. We hope this guide helps you decode the behavior of your pet and strengthens your bond significantly. If you found this video helpful, please share it with other pet owners to help them understand too. Do not forget to leave a comment below telling us which archetype your pet belongs to. Thank you for watching this deep dive into pet psychology on the David channel. And remember to subscribe for more.